think it's going to be really exciting for piping, you know, it's really exciting, but for just as a musical experience in general, it's going to be exciting. You know, there's other instrumentation involved in it, not just pipes, because we're all bringing different things to the table. It was kind of mentioned a number of years back, just the idea of getting a group of pipers, like-minded players and musical thinkers, I suppose, together. Everyone involved in this group is, you know, they're already thinking in a contemporary way, musically.
I think the emphasis is a lot more on composition rather than just bagpipes. So we're all from very much a folky background, and we all write a lot of music, and we also all happen to play the bagpipes.
It's been really refreshing to have the free rein in some sense, that you can compose or make whatever you want to, but also the if you like, the word the limitation isn't the right word, but the fact that we're only using these 10 people made me think in a slightly different way about what I wanted to do, arrangement-wise and composition-wise.
You know, you don't have to wear a kilt, you don't have to be competing. It's an instrument like any other instrument, and you know, there's a lot of possibilities that I don't think people like try out, or you know, there's a lot left because of the kind of the competing aspect of pipes. I think there's a lot of music that gets kind of left, not left, but not even explored, I think is the word, yeah.
As far as first gigs go with a new band, it's quite bizarre but exciting to have a kind of impetus like for the new music. Whatever way you look at it, the music's going to be new for this band because it's a new band.
The brief is really to imagine a 21st century big music, really, and to draw upon the inspirations behind the kind of classic repertoire of Kilmore, but not be bound by the parameters of that music, by the structural or kind of the feeling of that music necessarily, but certainly be inspired by the same sort of big themes, I guess, that those pieces of music were written to memorialise or make into music, yeah.
But the gist that I got of it was it had to be big music in a few senses. So it had to be big in terms of being about something, which is quite interesting because, you know, we always think that when we write kind of tracks or tunes that it's the name and that makes it about this, but it might be quite a kind of tenuous link, whereas it's interesting to write a piece specifically about something and try and do that sincerely. And then it was to be big music about a big theme which was affecting you now. So it could be like quite a personal theme in your life, or it could be something kind of broader and political. And then the other element to that is big music in terms of the Kilmore tradition. So things like you could draw from that structure as much as you wanted or as little as you wanted. And also you could draw from the idea of that tradition tends to have within it kind of different genres. So for instance, praise tunes, laments, salutes. So you could take that concept into it as well if you wanted. But it was all there. I think it could be as narrow or as broad a kind of brief as you wanted. But the main thing was that you drew from that kind of big music and Kilmore idea.
It was really great to be given a question from the Big Music Society, what is big music today? And to write something new for something that is really important to you as an individual. And all 10 of us have kind of had to ask ourselves that question in our own time and then try to compose some music that represents it.